In this new world video, we're going to take a look at all the legendary drops from the new Ennead Expedition. This is the dungeon in Brimstone Sands, so I'll go over all the weapons and armor pieces, as well as the trinkets. So let's dive into the video. The first item for the dungeon is a set, the Sun Lord's Wings. This set will come in 5 pieces. It will come in light. It comes with dexterity, ancient ward, shirking fortification, and refreshing evasion. There's also another set that will come with this dungeon. This time it's a heavy set, which it's really hard to pronounce, but there's the name. There's a lot of items here that I probably will mispronounce, so sorry for that, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's go over the set. So this will come in a 5-piece heavy. It's like a gladiator or Roman set. Constitution, corruption ward, sturdy energy when blocking. This is the chest piece at least, and then refreshing ward. I guess most of them will have corruption ward and the refreshing ward. As you can see, here's the other pieces as well. Let's just quickly hover over them. Empower, physical aversion, and then physical aversion. So mostly physical aversion and refreshing ward. Moving on to the greatsword, unyielding cleaver. This one has 30 strength, 14 strikes, and keenly empowered and sure footing. Really good great axe. I believe you can take a skill in the skill tree which will give your heavy attacks grit. So keenly or taunting strikes will be really good on the great axe or great sword. Sorry for that. Sure footing, not the best. Moving on, we've got a lot to cover. Legate's pride, I believe. Dexterity, corruption bane, vicious and shirking lightning. Not something that I'm looking into, but maybe if you do dungeons, you like the corruption bane. Next, life staff. Compassion's courage. This one has 30 focus, fortifying sacred ground, blessed and keenly fortified. If it had refreshing move, would probably be really good life staff, but it doesn't. It has keenly fortified, unfortunately. Let's continue. Tier of a set, probably mispronounced, but dexterity, refreshing evasion, health, and divine. This is an amulet for dexterity. Pretty good amulet. Probably pick this up if you need something. Health divine, probably the base perks. And refreshing, not too bad. Taking a look at a ring now. Soul binding band. This one will come with focus, refreshing, infected, and nature damage. So maybe a void gauntlet. I don't know, with the gem. We'll see. Infected is for Scream, I believe. Infected Scream or whatever. And you can probably use that. But let's move on to the Priestess Charm, an earring for strength. We already have a good earring for strength. But let's take a look at what this one has. This one will come with the refreshing toast, refreshing evasion, and nimble. So a more refreshing one, I guess. Refreshing evasion. I think the other one just has refreshing and regenerating. So pretty good earring as well. If you're into nimble, I am not into nimble that much, but you can choose to have this if you want. Let's move on to just a heavy headpiece. This one is a single piece, not a set. The blue crown. This will come with focus, shirking fortification, physical aversion, and then refreshing. It's a pretty good piece if you need something with a bit more resistance and cooldown reduction. Refreshing, always welcome for a healer. So maybe look into this little thing if you need it. Moving on to a heavy chest piece with strength on it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but I think the set looks pretty cool, or the chest piece. But let's take a look. 25 strength, sturdy energy. So when you block and your stamina goes below 30%, you'll gain increased regeneration, shirking fortification, and corruption ward. So a PvE set for a tank. Pretty good. Let's move on. Simple skirt. Skirt, I guess. It doesn't look like a skirt. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. But anyway, dexterity is a medium black piece. Dexterity, shirking energy. If heat is avoided while in light equip. So this is kind of awkward. Maybe they changed these things. This is still in the PTR, so things might change. Who knows? But refreshing evasion and ancient ward. Should have said it's in the PTR before I started, but here we are. Honorable shoes. Light equip load. Intelligence, shirking fortification, elemental aversion, and refreshing. Definitely not bad if you want to give up one resilient. Maybe you can equip this for some good damage mitigation. Moving on to a heavy glove. This one is the Guardian's Gauntlet. Also a single piece, Constitution, empowering breaker, and then physical aversion and ancient ward. So a good ancient thing if you haven't or you don't have something yet. Let's move on a bit and let's see a good spear. I'm not even gonna pronounce that, but just take a look at the word. Maybe you can look it up on nwdb.info. This is the website that I'm using. So dexterity, mortal refreshment. So when you kill something, gain 10% cooldown. And then vicious and keenly empowered. Pretty good. 2 perker. And if you like mortal refreshment, maybe it's a free perker for you. But let's move on. Ice Gauntlet, Hand of Jupiter. This one will come with intelligence, refreshing move, pretty good, vicious, and then plague crits. So maybe you're looking for Ice Gauntlet, maybe you can use this in your set. I'm moving pretty quickly since there's a lot to cover. Next, Staff of the Throne. This one will come with focus, blessed, refreshing move, and keen beacon. So if you're a beacon user and you think you want to give your ally some critical hit chance for 6 seconds, maybe this is best for you. I'm not that sure, but blessed and refreshing move based on life stuff. Maybe you like the keen beacon though. But yeah, keep an eye out for this if you like it. Then Claw of the Orcus. Maybe I'm saying that correctly, but let's see. Intelligence, shirking arcane, life stealing, and keenly empowered. Pretty good. I do know you like to have built some crit with the Void Gauntlet since you can heal from it. Maybe this is something you would like. Let's see the next one. A Fire Staff. Something Inven stuff. So let's take a look. Intelligence, vicious, keenly fortified, refreshing move. Vicious pretty new, good. I guess refreshing move. But I'm not a fire staff player, so I'm not sure about the best perks. Let's move on to a rapier, beast fang, 30 dexterity, omnidirectional evade, pretty good. Rogue, pretty good, and keen for critical hit chance. So if you need a rapier, maybe take a look at that one. Ornament of legates or whatever. 30 strength, mortal empowerment, shirking lightning, keenly empowered. I actually might pick this up. When you kill something and empower, maybe you get lucky with your warhammer and you want it empower. It's basically it gives you 2 stacks of empower also if you kill something, and keenly empower, and you can just evade attack and do a lot of damage. Pretty good warhammer. I might pick this up actually. I need something like this. Let's move on to a shield, wall of stone. 15% strength, shield or slash shield ward. So you take less damage. Refreshing ward, also really good. And accelerated resolve. This is the new name for Defiant Stance on the shield ability. So you just gain some speed and extra healing. So look out for this shield. It's pretty good shield though. I will probably farm this and keep it for myself. Lego is a hatchet. Let's take a look at it. It's 30 strength, vicious, plague crits, pretty good, and keenly empowered. So really good one. Vicious, really good on a hatchet. Also you get the keenly empowered, and to kill the healers, plague crits. let's take a look at the bow. Charioteer's bow. And it comes with dexterity, 4 pull, so you need to hit your headshots. Lasting rain of arrows, slow and bleed, lasts longer. So you've got yourself a weapon perk right there. And of course, you get vicious. Really, really good. 4 pull vicious, really good. I don't know about rain of arrows. I don't play bows, so maybe it's good for you guys. I'm not sure. But take a look at this bow if you don't have something. Moving on to a blunderbuss, something rage. I'm not gonna pronounce the first one. 30 strength and keenly empowered and leeching sharpnel blast. Keenly empowered, really good. Leeching sharpnel blast, not so sure, but definitely not the keen because blunderbuss crits a lot with the pellets. Moving on to a musket, dexterity, enchanted, shaking flames, and plague crits. I think there's better muskets out there for you to farm, but maybe you like this. I'm not sure how you're going to activate the shaking flames since you're usually in the back line, so I'm not sure how you're going to activate it, but maybe you like to play that medium range. Great Axe, so Bex Hunger, I don't know. 30 strength, keenly jagged, and refreshing. Probably not the best Great Axe. I'll definitely wouldn't pick this one up. I'll probably just only use the hook if I need a 2-perker, but definitely not this one. Let's move on to a sword. 15 strength, refreshing move, really good on a sword. Enchanted, also pretty good. And then you get keen, which isn't the best, but you have it right there. Just a 2-perker key, I guess. So maybe look out for this if you need a refreshing move sword. Then a void gauntlet, something depths, scourge of the depths, intelligence, petrifying scream, play crits and enchanted, really good, at least a 2-perker, and play crits also really good. You also get the black cards one, I guess, but 2-perker definitely super good. I know petrifying scream is a weapon perk some people take on the void gauntlet, so take a look at this if you need one. Moving on to another rapier, Grim Bolt. This one comes with 30 dexterity, keen speed, and mortal empowerment. Keen speed, pretty good, I guess, if you like to run away a lot, which rapiers love to do. I'm pretty salty on rapiers, but yeah, maybe you need some more speed. Pretty good one. Let's take a look at another fire staff, 30 intelligence, stable, incinerate, a refreshing move, and a refreshing. So this one is a more refreshing one, Maybe look out for this if you need it, but I probably not the best one, since you can get way better. Ice Gauntlet, another Ice Gauntlet, Spine Chiller, I guess, 30 intelligence, deadly frost. So you've got that passive, life stealing, and chain ice. Chain ice pretty good. You do more damage, I guess, with it if you put your storm down. So pretty good. Look out for this one if you need it. The life stealing maybe can be replaced. And then a Warhammer, pretty good Warhammer, I think. So this one comes with 30 strength, transient strikes, fully charged heavy attacks, deal 19% additional damage. So you can shockwave and then you can activate that extra damage for the heavy attack. Refreshing move, also really nice. And life stealing, also pretty good, decent, really decent. And then let's move on to the next one, the Hunter's Grace. Hunter's Grace comes with energizing evade shot, so you can stamina, shirking nature, and life stealing. All of this is still on the PTR, so it might be subject to change, who knows, but I wanted to take a look at the best legendaries. If you like this video, give this video a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then you can subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.